But you see how like easy it is for the steering wheel to just kind of... Okay, never mind. What is going on YouTube? It's your boy Night Mode here, and today we are back with a cool comparison video within Assetto Corsa drifting. So what we got planned for today, we're gonna hop into two different car packs on the same track, but today we're gonna do a nice comparison of ADC and the WDT car packs. Of course, it's very hard to compare these car packs to each other because they're very different. They run very different types of power and require very different types of precision in your driving. So I just want to kind of dive in, not really seeing which is better, but just to see how they compare to each other, because I'm also very curious into that as well. So as you can see, we got the R32 right now, and this is going to be the ADC car pack that we're going to be trying out first. There's a few guys on the track right now, so we're going to get some tandems in. For some reason, the WDT pack doesn't have that many people on the server at, all the time compared to the ADC. We're going to dive into that reasoning in a little bit, but let's go ahead and hop in. And we are driving the Emerald Dragway, and the Emerald Dragway is pretty much a replication of a course in Holt, Florida. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how true that is, but I see like Drift HQ all over the place, so that's pretty sweet. So just in case you guys weren't aware, ADC stands for Aussie Drift Co. or Drift Company, and their cars are probably one of my favorite cars, to be honest, that I've driven in this game so far. And you can see, got some dudes ripping up there. I'm gonna wait for the train to come. But yeah, these cars definitely have a lot more power than especially compared to like the Tando Buddies cars and the regular M3s that you would ride when you first start out on the vanilla drift course within Assetto Corsa. So we're gonna be following another R32, but I guess not. I guess now we're gonna be trying to follow a M3. Whoop, all right, I guess we're not following M3 either. But as you can see from the course so far, it's relatively short. The course itself is very fun, especially if you're starting out with a new car pack. I would totally say, if this track is available for that particular car pack you want to try out, and you don't want to really be concerned about, kind of messing up everybody or whatever the case may be, hop onto this track. A lot of room to, drive off if you don't have teleport button set on your wheel as of yet, but as you see, there's a big turn to start off there. Then we go into this cool intersection of the whole track, kind of off-road there. And you got the white lines on the side there to have you aim for. Get a nice outside line on this big turn, and you start over. Nice little manji to kick things off again. This part I like to just clutch in and let the car slide, but I went too far out there. The thing with this car pack, especially on this track, is that you really got to know when to add gas before transitioning. And that's one thing I'm still working on, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. It's very doable, of course. I mean, they're all doable. It's just, trying to figure out how much you need to add, and especially each car and each car pack is different. We're gonna go ahead behind this sedan. Whoop, 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 too far. Had to brake a little bit there. Let's keep the same angle he has. Cool. Let me up. I got hit from the back. I also really like the third gear in these cars. They just pull. pull you. I mean, it can make it very hard also, but as you can see there, I could stay sideways and it just drags you. It's like, where do you want to go, fam? I got you. See, I transitioned or added gas a little bit too late and a little bit too little right before that transition. And it looks like we're gonna be followed by our RX-7. Yep, he bailed out, or somebody bailed out. Holds it. Oof. I barely made that one. Little clutch kick to keep me in check after that little mess up there. Whoop. Can we save it? We could save it. Way too far on the outside there. Whoop. Okay, I don't know what happened there. I think I might have gotten tapped a little bit because I didn't add as much speed. But as you can see, it's very, 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 very fun. You get a lot of power and a lot of just oomph when you want it, and that makes it a lot of fun. All right, so now we are in the WDT pack, and we're gonna be at the same exact track, except WDT cars. I wanted to try to get the exact same type of car. Unfortunately, this car pack doesn't, or this particular track and server doesn't have the R32 that I was just running in an ADC, but we're in another Nissan, an S15 in this case, and we're gonna try to, you know, do a decent comparison. Everything's stock, of course, and on the R32 and the ADC car pack, I knew I was driving 28 in the front and 30 PSI in the rear. So this should be right around the same. 30 in the front and 27 in the rear. That's not the same. But, you know, let's try to compare to see exactly what you get out the box right when you hop into the server. So as I said before, there's not, I'm stalled. There's not much people on this track, aka zero right now. And I personally think the reasoning for that is because of how difficult, aka realistic, these cars are. They definitely, as I said before, require a lot more precision on your gas, when you're clutching, when you're e-braking, when you're adding brakes and all that good stuff. But it's definitely a challenge. It's definitely a challenge, and you know, if this is what a real car is like, I mean, I already have a lot of respect for people that drift IRL, but this is just raising that bar because of how difficult these cars are. So let's try to get a nice clean run in here and do a little comparison. Okay, well, third gear, as I did in the ADC pack, wasn't the same on this one. So right now I'm in second gear. Okay. Wow, it just wants to turn. I mean, it could be the PSIs in the tires too, but let's just try to whip it and see. Third gear now. Oof, lost all my speed. Okay. Oh, it's just bogging. Okay. We may have to just stick in second gear and do a lot of rev limiter. Okay. Oh, okay. Spun out a little bit. All right. All right. Oh, okay. I'm lacking speed right now. I'm very much lacking speed. Let's go back to the start. I need to figure out how to get this up to par with speed without touching any settings. That's like my main goal. All right, so we're back at the start. Ooh, it wants to spin out on me. All right, kind of have to do some. All right. Look, at this point, I'm trying to see how I can make it around. All right. Oh man, that Maji's weird. All right, clutch in. All right. Wow, the steering is like super sensitive. Ay, damn. Okay, I went too much out one side. Let's make this the last one. Last one to compare and contrast. E-brake initiation, second gear. I wish I was more on the outside, but it's all right. E-brake in, clutch in there. A whole lot of blow-off valve going on. Caught it a little bit later than I would have liked, but hey, if you're leading, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And we make it around. So a nice little manji now. Oh, totally expecting that to do something else. All right, we'll come back and get that one. No, we're not. All right, dudes, so as you can see, WDT is very, very challenging. I kind of want to do a quick run back into the ADC cars just to see how quickly I'll be able to adapt to them. And we'll probably close off the video from there. So let me go ahead and hop back out. All right, so we are back inside the ADC car pack, and we're back inside the same R32 that we started off the video in. And just gonna keep everything stock. I personally like to drive with a lower PSI in the front. That way the front tires have more grip, so I can steer it a little bit more, and the back tires could, you know, be nice and slippity slidey. But of course the front not too grippy, so then, you know, it doesn't mess me up as far as how much I'm sliding and all that good stuff. That's just my personal preference from what I've tried out. But we're gonna keep it just like that and give it a whirl. Let's see how I do. So I know this is a third gear beast. Whoop. All right, well, definitely confusing. Oh my God, definitely confusing. Okay, we'll get this. Wow, this is very weird. But you see how like easy it is for the steering wheel to just kind of... Okay, never mind. Take two on that part. Looks like we're the leader of a 5-man train. See how long we can keep that up for. Lots of clutching in to save that on the outside. I go way so wide on the outside. It's kind of fun, but it's really stupid if you're the leader of a tandem. I'm trying to go a little bit more inside on that one. There we go. All right, not so far out, Brandon. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, a little bit crazy on that transition, but oh, I spun out. Okay. It is what it is, but that was a lot of fun. So if I had to compare one or the other, obviously it's very hard to. It more so depends on what you're looking for, like anything else. If you're looking for, you know, a super hard challenge, but at the same time, you're an IRL driver and you do this, you know, on your spare time, or you do it for a living, whatever the case may be, WDT is probably going to be that type of car that you want to hop into, or a car pack, and, you know, be able to get that realistic I don't know, that's from what I hear, experience, and to be able to take that to the track yourself. If you're just looking for, you know, a good time with some powerful cars without having to do too much of a learning curve, especially if you're not really an IRL driver or something along the lines, then ADC is probably, you know, up there, as well as Clutch Gang and stuff like that. Definitely want to do a Tandem Buddies video next because their cars are a bit underpowered compared to ADC and Clutch Gang, but they're definitely a lot of fun because of the tracks that you can drive them on. Not sure if, you know, ADC and stuff like that are on Drift Playground, but Drift Playground is one of my favorite tracks. Has a lot of elevation differences and stuff like that that make it really fun, and Tandem Buddies cars are really well suited for that type of track because of how tight it is and how much lower speed you really need to do all the maneuvers around each turn. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for that video on Tandem Buddies coming up in the near future. And I hope you guys all have a great day. It's been your boy Night Mode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.